What it do, ladies and gentlemen? This is your boy OTR Mike Drop. We in the building. This is another episode of OTR Beyond the Ropes. You know, we going virtual again. We live, baby. And to my immediate, I don't know if it's my left or my right, is my co-host.
Hey, this is your boy OTR Trey, aka Treyway. We are here. We are ready. And I don't, Mr. Rant probably not going to join us tonight, but y'all gonna be in good hands with us too tonight.
Oh yeah, we about to give y'all a deep dive of what's going on. I had to take the glasses off, but for what we are about to talk about tonight.
Before we get into the main subject, I did have some stuff I just want to just put out there also. So, do you want me to go ahead and just go with it?
Might as well.
All right. Um, so Ring of Honor finally got their TV deal. So first show is going to be March 2nd,
Okay.
and it's going to be on the ROH streaming app.
Of course they got to go stream first.
Yeah, so if you got $9.99 to spare, you can watch it on there.
Yeah, I think I'm a little bit exceeded with bills right now.
Oh,
So
okay. Yeah, and also those shows will not be live. They will be taped. I think their first taping is at the end of this month.
okay,
Um,
I'm pretty
that's all I
sure
can.
they're looking at something like this summer. It probably projected as far as going live.
And those shows will be airing on Thursdays.
Bad.
All right, and then also today Roman Reigns is officially 900 days as champion.
Yes, sir. 900. It is just too bad that he will not make 1,000. But that's for a later subject. Anything else?
And then yeah, R.I.P. to Jerry Jarrett, the father
Yeah.
of Jeff Jarrett.
So
At one
Jerry
point, he
Jarrett
was
passed
more
away.
powerful. At one point, he was more powerful than Vince McMahon in wrestling.
Yes, but then mm, something was ironic is that when you Google Jerry Jarrett, it had a picture of the King. Didn't really understand that.
That's the
So
internet. That's the internet trolling.
of course, Jerry Lawler and then Jerry. I guess, somebody messing with Wikipedia or whatnot. But that's that's neither here or there. Our condolences go definitely to the Jarrett family, man.
Yeah, and that's all I got. Oh
So,
no, that is not all I got. That is
oh,
not all
okay,
I got. That is not all I got.
okay.
So remember remember last stream when y'all irritated me so much that I threw my damn headphones off talking about CM Punk?
You talking about last
The
over
last
Rush
stream.
that?
Yeah. No, the last stream that we did on here when Jay was here with us.
Oh, you talking about with him possibly coming back?
So he is 2 months away from being able to compete.
Hmm.
So it's a chance that y'all might be. I think I got irritated because I don't know, the whole CM Punk thing just irritates me. But
Of course.
it's a chance that he could come back because he has not been officially released or bought out yet.
Oh yeah, it's dog. It as bad as I want to say it, um,
He's coming back.
fanboy is a businessman as well, and he know what's gonna get them some business revenue.
And my girl Thunder Rosa. So I didn't realize how much heat she had in the back.
Yeah,
They had to have a whole damn locker room come to Jesus moment where she
yeah,
had to make amends with certain wrestlers.
yeah.
And they everybody says that it went good, but I think the timetable for her return, I'm still not sure yet, but she does plan on coming back. She will be doing Spanish commentary for AEW.
Okay, so she's not competing when she come back.
Not initially,
Mm.
but yeah. So that's all I had. That's all the quick hits I had.
Okay, so should we talk about um?
Because there's two events on Saturday.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Let's go ahead and talk about New Japan.
Oh, Mr. Red just hit us up. Say he will be on here in a little bit.
Okay.
So you want to start off with what?
New Japan.
All right, cool. Let me see. I sent y'all the match card. Um, okay. So the title matches for the
Battle
New
in the
Japan
Valley.
show. Yep, in San Jose. Now, forgive me if these names I should be able to get right.
Yeah.
So so I have up here one, two, three, four, five title matches.
Mm-hmm.
This will be on Fight TV, and it says that it will be airing in America at 10 p.m. Eastern time. So that should be after Elimination Chamber, or right at
No.
the tail end,
Yeah, right
or
at the
like
tail end
yeah,
because
yeah,
I think it's gonna end up going towards 11. So
yeah. 7 p.m. Pacific, 10 p.m. Eastern time. It's on Fight TV. So we have MCMG versus WCWC. I have no idea what that means. I don't know who those are, but they are fighting.
at first, the first time I looked at, it, I said WCW. What?
Then we have Rosser versus Kenta.
Mm-hmm.
We have Zack Sabre Jr. versus Connors.
Mm-hmm.
Then we have Okada versus Tanahashi.
Yep.
And then the one that I think we all excited about is Kairi Sane versus Mercedes Money.
I'm actually kind of excited for the Okada and Tanahashi match.
Mm-hmm.
Seeing that at once upon a time they were a tag team. Um, now rivals going after the big money title. So I think that's going to be an interesting one. I think that one will actually be the headline. I'm pretty sure Kari and Mercedes Monet is going to be like right
Oh
before
shit!
it.
I want to say Monet, but then in her intro she says money, so
Yeah,
like Monet.
Monet. But yeah,
So
I'm pretty sure they're gonna have some more matches. I think these are just like the biggest
these are the title
yeah,
matches.
yeah, basically all the title matches. So you got 5 title matches, and that is big for any pay-per-view. Is big to have a lot of title matches. Something I feel like WWE needs to get on the good foot with doing that.
Well, nah, because WWE they have Clash.
Yeah, that's the only one that and WrestleMania are the only two, or in SummerSlam are the only two premium live events that they actually do like all titles are defended.
Yeah,
Because right now we have no tag titles being defended. We just have we have the women's US and the WWE
undisputed.
Universal Undisputed title.
Yeah, because three people from SmackDown are fighting in the Elimination Chamber to have a chance at fighting the Raw Women's Champion.
Yeah,
So
like all of them, and I'm just like,
Charlotte's opponent is already picked for WrestleMania,
yeah.
so she's busy now. Uh, I mean, nothing's been built up for Damage Control to defend their titles yet, so that's why they're not doing anything.
I mean, they actually teasing. I don't want to go into it right now.
And
We
then,
talking.
yeah,
We
but
we
Gunther,
talk.
Gunther, his he's had an impressive title reign, but he doesn't. He's free
Yeah,
on Saturday night, and then
yeah,
the Usos just defended their titles on Friday, and they're not even traveling to Canada.
all right. They can't.
So yeah,
Yeah, I think that's the main thing.
yeah. So that's why they had their title match early.
Yeah.
So yeah, but all right. Did you want to just get into it?
Yeah, we could get into it, and then you know, we will status back once Mr. Rant joins in.
All
So,
right.
I,
I'm gonna go ahead and I got the match card pulled up right here.
okay.
All right. Let's see here. I know what we're gonna end with. So let me start with um what I think could potentially be a bathroom match.
Why do I have a feeling you're talking about Brock versus Bobby?
I don't know why you thinking that because that's not what I'm thinking.
Oh,
I was talking about the Grit couple versus Judgment Day.
ooh.
Edge and Beth Phoenix versus Finn Balor and Rhea Ripley.
Yeah. The reason, I mean, I wouldn't necessarily call all like Finn's matches bathroom matches.
Oh, in the
It,
grand scheme of the card for the night.
yeah, but it would kind of made sense if it was Dominic and Rhea versus Edge and Beth. But I guess
Yeah.
because they making it seem like that Finn is the leader of the Judgment Day. That
Well,
you
also
know,
you gotta think. Edge is the Finn is the one he went against in the I Quit match, which led
yeah,
to them concertoing Beth.
yeah.
So this is him just getting his get back and for his wife.
Well, that too. Yeah, I understand that. And but Dominic was also the one who caused Edge to lose when he teamed up with Ray. So, it could have went with anybody,
If
honestly.
you if you if you watch like when he came back and he was running down how he built the Judgment Day and how everybody's doing great things, he just dismissed Dom, so he's not even really worried about
Yeah.
Dom.
Yeah.
Not yet, at least not at this point.
Yeah. Um, who you got?
Judgment Day.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
Because if Judgment Day 2023 is going to, I believe, is going to be a big year for Judgment Day, and might as well start it off right.
I feel like that they need one more L. Because when you look at it, WrestleMania is the actual beginning of the physical year. You get what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Like if we were in the workforce, you know how you got everything's broken down into quarters. Then after you get your review and your increase, then that restarts your whole year again. So I feel like the Monday Night Raw after WrestleMania is the beginning of the new year for WWE. So I feel like that Judgment Day could kind of afford to lose this match with Rhea starting off the actual new year of wrestling as the women's champion, and then boom, boom, boom later on. Probably you could see Dom getting the U.S. title, um, something like that.
So then my question would be: Do you think that the story would be able to continue if Judgment Day wins, or do you think it pretty much dies if Judgment Day wins?
It
The
goes it
storyline.
it basically goes down that they got Edge's number. You know what I'm saying? If you really wanted to end, you got to end with Edge kind of getting his retribution. Like otherwise, it's just like he's gonna keep trying to cause mischief, and then it's like you don't really have anybody for him to create a faction with to go against them. You
So
know,
we think. So we think.
so we think we almost had a faction that could go against them, and that was
The OC.
yeah,
Well, let me go ahead and put it like this. I could see the Grit couple winning, especially if Dom gets involved and Ray stops him.
yeah. I feel like that. Uh, I honestly feel it's not gonna be Rhea that takes a L. She
So
can't
we
afford.
think.
She can't afford to take a L before WrestleMania.
What you
Like
think she?
so.
You
So
think she
that
will get
part that
speared?
that part I agree with you. You get what I'm saying? Like I feel like
Mhm.
because she's on the incline of that roller coaster, and I feel like that her losing to Beth Phoenix kind of lowers her in a fan eye. It lowers her chances of beating Charlotte. Like if you can't beat Beth, then how you gonna beat Charlotte?
Yeah,
So
but it's not a one-on-one match with
no,
Beth.
I get it. I
So
see the team like I can see the Judgment Day losing, but Rhea not taking the pin.
okay,
I could see Judgment Day losing and it'd be Edge pinning Finn.
okay. All
Yeah.
right. Well, so I got Judgment Day. You got the Grit couple. All right, let's go ahead and move on. I'm gonna save the elimination chamber matches for last, if that's okay with you.
That's fine.
Well, not last, but all right. So next, we got Bobby Lashley versus Brock Lesnar.
Oh man, you already know how I feel about this.
Well, enlighten the people.
I mean, I definitely feel like that B Lash is gonna win, but he's gonna win on technicality. You know, he's back on his mean streak, but he's light. You get what I'm saying? He's the likable heel right now. He's going against Brock Lesnar. He's beat Brock Lesnar. I feel like that Brock will win with a disqualification from the Hurt Business.
Do you think that this leads to the final match at WrestleMania, or do you think it ends here?
I feel like it ends at WrestleMania, but then I want to know on what level does it end, because you can, with them you could do a I Quit match, you can do a Iron Man match, you can do no disqualification, you could do Extreme Rule, you could do so many scenarios with them going forward, because I think what they've had they've had one or two matches, solo matches.
Who?
One, Bobby and
Who?
Brock.
Three.
Solo.
Yeah.
So it was the one where Brock pinned Bobby when Bobby was giving him the hurt lock, right?
Hmm.
But
Then they
Brock
fought at.
passed out.
Then they fought at. Was it Crown Jewel?
I thought that was the same match.
How they? Damn. Maybe they only did one, but
Yeah, that was the same match, because every other match that Bobby's had, Brock has interfered and
okay.
caused him to
Yeah. So yeah.
lose.
Yeah. So they're 1-1.
Yeah. So they're 1-1. Um, yeah, it's three strikes you're out. So I feel like that Bobby may get the victory only because Brock technically beat him.
Okay.
You get what I'm saying?
Hmm.
Brock technically beat him, so there's a strong possibility. Hold on, I got to transition into a different room. so, so y'all seeing Mr. Mike Drop actually doing a transition into different quarters, but nothing looks different. Um,
Hey,
but yeah,
that
so
background coming in clutch.
hey, ain't it? But
Hello. Oh, my job got so he really do got technical difficulties.
and the only reason why I'm torn is because it could literally go any which way.
All right, hold on real
But
quick. I'm about to try to
Mr.
get I'm about to get Mr. Rant involved in here. So just give me a second. You can still talk. Damn.
Oh, but yeah, I do feel like, because Bobby keeps referencing his management in certain things, like his advisor, his management, uh his manager, he said something else, but I really feel like that he's referencing the Hurt Business or MVP. And then within the same night, we always see MVP meeting with Shelton and Cedric.
Okay.
So at times I be feeling like he doing a game plan with them.
So my bad. I was trying to say that, so I didn't hear everything you said. You said did you say anything about almost?
I didn't say anything about him yet.
Okay.
Yeah, I didn't say anything about him yet, only because I mean, he's been ghost. When I mean a Hurt Business, I'm including him. We just
Okay.
haven't seen him. You get what I'm saying?
Except for the Rumble.
Yeah, yeah. We haven't seen him in the back. We haven't seen him with MVP. We haven't seen him like any which way. So
All right, I kind of
He definitely could be that under the radar massive help.
I kind of want to wait to ask this particular question. Oh, here he goes. Man, I'm like, there you go.
Gang, gang.
Yeah, we got Durag J. Durag J.
Yeah. But
Is that actually one of the African headbands?
You know, got to change it up every once in a
See,
while.
here you
know
go.
what I'm
And I was just looking at that joke too. Go ahead, ask your question, Trey.
Nah. First off, Jay, when you gonna get your background like us, man?
One of these days. I like the Majin Vegeta back there. So
that's true. You see, my background is kind of trash in my room, so that's why I got this background to hide what I don't have going on.
Even though you can't really see it anyway because my big ass head. But,
See,
I can see it. I look at it every time you talk.
and I got some aphrodisiac stuff in the background, so ain't nobody want to see that.
Let me scoot to the side. Hold on, let's get to. I'm gonna talk
OTR,
like this.
OTR after dark with JD over here.
Right.
Okay. But right now we're talking about the. We can double back on the first match we talked about, but right now we're talking about Lesnar versus Lashley. Now, what I was just about to say, my question is, we are 2 matches in so far. This is about to be the third one.
Okay.
We have been waiting for this feud for 20 years. At least I know I have. Has this feud so far lived up to what you think it should have lived up to so far?
No, I mean, the
isn't this the third time they're meeting?
Yeah.
The third time?
Yeah. Like, had they met 20 years earlier like they wanted to, do you think the feud would have been better or like it is now?
I think it would have been better with ECW Bobby.
I was about to say, I think it would have been better too, because now they both kind of up there in age and they can't do as much as they used to do back in the day.
And first of all,
you know,
I think it would have been good having Paul Heyman in the mix.
I'm about to say there's no Heyman.
Yeah,
on either side,
because he pumps it up, and then Bobby's promo skills suck. We all could see that Brock Lesnar promos are like, dang, so you were a hidden gem. You just had Paul talking for you when you really could have did this by yourself.
All right, pump the brakes. Brock's promos back then was not the best.
No, I'm saying
that's why
now.
Paul Heyman talked for him. Now,
right? I'm saying now, like, okay.
You talking about when he came back in like 2012 and stuff?
This Cowboy Brock version.
He actually
probably
started. Yeah, go ahead.
No, I was just saying this Cowboy Brock version is probably the best version of him that I've seen in a minute.
Damn right,
because it doesn't involve Paul Heyman.
Yeah.
Yes, he gets to show personality.
I saw the video the other day and I was like, man, that's the Bobby Lashley like I want. Do y'all remember when Bobby Lashley dove through the steel cage with Umaga on the other side?
Mm-hmm.
Nobody's ever done that before. Inside the cage, went back on the rope, and pretty much speared through the cage on top of Umaga. That's the Bobby Lashley that I want to see.
That's ECW champion Bobby Lashley.
Yeah.
Yep.
But now, we get all this watered down PG-14 bullcrap, so we ain't gonna get that.
I mean, so when you look at it, who you going with, Jay?
I mean, I'm gonna just take Bobby because I'm over Brock Lesnar.
And it's Black History Month.
That too.
So, okay, like I was telling Trey, I definitely feel like some way in fashion the Hurt Business is getting involved. Brock is up on Bobby technically by wins, even though Bobby has made Brock pass out and stuff like that. Brock has beat him. So I feel like I know this is going into WrestleMania.
I mean, I think they're getting back together just for the fact that every time you see Monday Night Raw, you see MVP in the background of somebody's promo talking to Shelton and what's his name? Cedric.
Yep, I just said it.
Now they haven't done anything with Bobby and like him and MVP except for that one time. So I don't know. We'll see.
Yeah.
I think the Hurt Business is going to come out, maybe save Bobby in some type of situation, and then he's going to realize like, oh, okay, yeah, let's get back together.
Yeah. Do you feel like that
We'll see.
the dark horse in this is Omos?
Yeah, because
Yeah.
I mean, like, it doesn't fit. Like, I get it.
No.
But
What I mean
like,
by the dark horse is the dark horse being the person that actually saves Bobby.
It just depends on where they're trying to take it, like the storyline and how they play it. Honestly,
Yeah.
because I can see almost being on board and then turning on them. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Like, there's a bunch of different scenarios that come down with that. Plus, you got two dominant guys right now that, if Bobby does come back, is going to be the leader of the Hurt Business? It doesn't really.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. Who you got, Trey?
Oh shit, BL, Bobby Lashley.
Okay.
Eyebrow Lashley. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, man.
Classic line by Mr. Rant. But all right, going back to our first match, Jay, who you got? The Grit couple, Edge and Beth Phoenix, or Judgment Day, Finn and Rhea Ripley?
Edge and Beth Phoenix.
I picked the Judgment Day.
The Judgment Day, just if you look at it, every scenario they keep getting over on Edge and Beth. So.
Yep.
Yeah, but Rhea's pissed because she had to drop the money at the dinner because Dom had to run from the police.
Man,
he's the most wanted man on TikTok right now.
I told him, I feel like that the Grit couple's gonna win, but Rhea won't take the L. It'll be Finn.
I think so too.
Yeah.
I think that they can't have Rhea take an L anytime soon leading up to WrestleMania. So.
Yep.
Even if the pin is to a man.
Yeah, like she didn't physically take the pin.
Like what if Edge pinned Rhea?
He can't.
He can't. It's a mixed tag match.
Nah, they kind of started going away from that. Hell, she be laying hands on men all the time. Beth Phoenix and Rhea Ripley are two of the women that could fight men.
Yeah, but
I
as
still
you can
don't
see,
think
the men, none of the men laid their hands on women.
So. Like I could see Rhea pinning Edge.
Yeah, because if they
hell,
were gonna,
we saw Alexa Bliss straddle Randy and pin him.
Right, but we never seen Randy. The only time that we seen a man hit a woman was with Nia Jax when she was in the Royal Rumble.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that was they did get some backlash from that because they was like, how could you promote a man hitting a woman?
All right, yeah. Well, let's see here. I was just trying to be messy for a second. All right. So let's get to these Elimination Chamber matches, the actual matches.
Yep.
Y'all want to start with the men or the women?
I don't care. Start with whatever you want.
All right, let's go ahead and start with the men. We'll end it with the ladies. So for the men, we got the Elimination Chamber for the United States Championship. The champion Austin Theory versus Seth Rollins, Montez Ford, Damian Priest, Johnny Gargano, and Bronson Reed. Who you got? I said my pick last stream.
You said what?
I said my pick last stream.
Montez. Who was it?
Montez.
Oh, Montez.
Oh. So I got Austin Theory retaining. And Montez Ford having his WrestleMania moment. Because they will probably do a gauntlet match where he will run the gauntlet and get
Okay.
Yeah. See what happens when you disagree with me? See what happens?
Gotta get that fiber.
But yeah. I'll go ahead and did you want to give yours or I can expand upon mine?
No, I give mine. I mean, it's hard. I kind of agree with JD. I think that Theory is going to retain. somehow he's going to weasel his way into winning. But if he doesn't, I have it down between Montez Ford and Damian Priest.
Mm-hmm.
So I think with Rhea going for the women's belt, I kind of think that if they really going to make Judgment Day dominant like they really want to, I think that putting a mid-card title on or them getting the tag team, they need one of the other. So, I mean, I kind of see them more as a tag team than I see him winning the United States Championship. So, but I mean, I still think that Theory's going to retain some way.
Yeah, I know. Rumors are that he's going to fight Cena at WrestleMania, so I could see how he could still retain.
Glitch in the Matrix.
Yeah, you talking about the Judgment Day. They took you out.
Yeah, something happened. I went black. I was like, what happened? But y'all didn't hear nothing I said, right?
Nah.
You start off with Theory and then
I said I feel like that Austin Theory is gonna retain, and but later I'm fast forwarding a little bit, but later I feel like they're gonna have a gauntlet match for the U.S. title. Montez Ford wins the gauntlet. Montez Ford fights Austin Theory at WrestleMania. Montez Ford wins the U.S. Championship to get his WrestleMania moment.
Right. And Jay just said that he thinks Theory's gonna win, but he got Montez or Damian Priest as the potential other winners.
Okay, I like those potential other winners too. I feel like Seth is probably gonna be like second to last to get eliminated. I definitely feel like everybody's gonna jump on Bronson Reed because he's the biggest one, but he's gonna clash everybody.
Well, I mean, the issue is that I feel like with Seth, we already know Seth is facing Logan.
Yeah.
So, I mean, it's kind of easy to rule him out of winning the Intercontinental Championship or United States Championship.
Unless they want to do that BS and have Logan win it.
Nah.
And then
I mean, you never know.
Johnny Gargano, no chance, unfortunately. Yeah. Bronson Reed, no chance. It really comes down to it. Honestly, I don't think it's a chance for Seth either, kind of to what y'all said, but I think they have other plans for him. I think they're only keeping him involved with Theory just so he has something to do right now. But I never thought he was getting that U.S. Championship back. So it's really down to, and I told last stream, I said the reason why I said Montez is because they keep teasing it. They keep throwing little Easter eggs here and there that a breakup of some sort with the Street Profits is coming. It may not be an all-out hit you in the back of the head with a chair turn, but it looks like a separation could be coming. And I said I think that this will be the catalyst to that turn, is Montez winning and becoming the champion.
Now
they could either break up because of professional jealousy. Who knows why? Now,
if Tez does win the U.S. title at Elimination Chamber, I see. Because he's on a taking an L streak right now.
Besides the when he got to get to the chamber.
No, I'm talking about what's his name?
Dawkins.
He just lost their tag match. He got pinned on their tag match on Monday. So he's been taking an L for their team. So I feel like that if Tez wins and they do like a gauntlet to see who faces him at WrestleMania, Dawkins will win and be the one to challenge him for the title at WrestleMania. Because I read on it was one of the wrestling things on Google that they were potentially talking about them facing each other at WrestleMania.
Okay. And then go ahead.
No, I was just gonna say, even if they do face each other, I don't think it's gonna be on some like backstab type stuff. You know what I mean? It's gonna be on like, hey, let's see who's better, all on the line type, but at the end of the day, we still a Street Profits type match. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's the only way I can see it. I don't really see them fully breaking up the Street Profits, especially with how bad the tag team division is. It just doesn't make sense.
Yeah.
And then y'all picked Theory, and I could see Theory retaining, especially with the rumors that he's going to fight Cena at WrestleMania. Now, personally, I don't think that he needs the championship to fight Cena, but
they not even pumping
I could
nothing
see
up.
it. Well,
So
they've been the last few times that Cena's been around. Him and Theory have had some kind of interaction. That's why people are saying it.
yeah, I honestly feel like that I
And
could
it'd be a way to get John Cena on the show. It's going to be in Hollywood, so you know John Cena's going to be there.
I mean they could get him on the show even without putting him in a match. I could go WrestleMania without seeing John Cena fight.
Yeah, you could.
I
But
mean, I'm just being real.
the cheering out there, they want to see John Cena. They want to
Just want to
wave
hear
the
his
flag.
music.
I mean, at
They
this
want to
point,
see
the
him do
only
this.
reason why, I would want to see John Cena is to see that record broken. That's it.
Yeah, that's the only thing.
If he's not fighting for the championship, and I don't care if you hold it for a day, 2 days, a week, whatever. I really don't care. The only reason why I want to see him in the ring is to break the record, and then that's it. That's it.
All right. So moving on to the men's elimination chamber. No, women's. we got Evil Oscar versus Liv Morgan versus Nikki Cross versus Raquel Rodriguez versus Natalia versus Carmella, with the winner facing Bianca Belair at WrestleMania for the Raw Women's Championship.
Well, I can tell you who ain't gonna win.
Natalia. That's so sad. That's so sad.
I mean, this one could be up in the air, man, because I could see Liv winning the way they've been pushing her, but they also been pushing Raquel. I
told y'all last week who I thought.
I don't think it's going to be. Well, we know it's not going to be Natalia. I don't see Nikki winning it. That just doesn't fit right now. Who's the other one?
Oscar. Liv, Carmella, and Oscar.
So I can see I can see it being between Oscar and Carmella.
It might end up being Oscar, and if it's gonna be Oscar, it's gonna be so annoying. Like, I'm tired of seeing Oscar.
Well, honestly, so remember, Trey,
it's the same it's the same four women that challenge for the title all the time. I'm tired of it.
So I first said because they actually referenced it on Raw Monday was about Raquel versus Bianca.
Mm-hmm.
So that's what I think is gonna be. They've been boosting her up pretty good.
Also, she's been having a little mean streak because she's starting to feel disrespected.
Yeah. So, but they've actually teased. They actually teased Oscar and Nikki forming a tag team.
Okay, yeah, I can see that.
Yeah.
Now, Carmella just came back, so I don't necessarily. It's a chance that she could win, just because she just came back after being gone for 6 months. But I don't really see that. We've seen Carmella versus Bianca before.
Yeah. Did we?
Yeah, we did.
Carmella faced Bianca. Wasn't that when Becky came back?
Nah, that was when it was around the time that it was before it was before she fought Sasha.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just don't see Carmella.
That's when Carmella still had Reggie.
I don't see Carmella beating Bianca for the title.
I don't see any of them beating Bianca for the title. Keep it hot. So it really don't even matter.
I mean, I could see, honestly, out of all of them, I could see Raquel being the one to pull up the upset.
Yeah.
Or Liv. Because they build Liv up as an underdog.
Like, I would definitely like this
an underdog.
Yeah. I would definitely like a face to beat her. That way she could turn heel.
I mean, if I have to pick somebody who I'm going with Liv. I don't think Liv is going to win, but that's what I'm going with.
Yeah, me and Jay.
Yeah, I really don't think that she's going to win, but
she's not going to. She's not going to win. But this is all good because it's really is boosting her up because after she took the loss to Ronda, her character changed. she was the last woman in the Rumble to get eliminated by Rhea. So they built her up with that. She's got this whole new thing. So her and she's the only woman that's been in every single women's elimination chamber.
True.
So they're building her up. They're trying to get that push behind her, build her back up because the fans kind of turned on her with the way that they were having her booked as champion. So I'm picking her, but then my second choice would be Raquel.
It's gonna be Braun Strowman's girlfriend.
Who's that?
Raquel.
Oh. All right, so now let's get to the main event of the evening.
The coup de grace.
Yeah. So we got the Roman Reigns versus Sami Zayn for the Universal Undisputed Championship. Who you got and why?
So, do you want to hear my analysis?
Oh, you got notes? Jay went ham in our group chat already, so I already know what Jay's picking.
What you talking about?
You went ham in our group chat saying who you thought was going to win.
Okay. I mean, I don't think it's going to happen, right?
Well, now you don't think it's going to happen.
Because I don't see Roman not being at WrestleMania. And if this scenario plays out, then Roman won't be at WrestleMania. And it doesn't make sense to me because he's at 900 days. So that means that, you know what I'm saying? Like WrestleMania without Roman Reigns,
this is like the streak.
But I told y'all, him losing the title at WrestleMania is just so
predictable,
cliche and predictable, right?
Yep.
So my theory is, or my scenario, what I would love to see happen is, I would love to see Sami Zayn win. I want to see Sami Zayn be the one to dethrone Roman Reigns. I think that makes for a way better story, plot twist, all that stuff. Think about it. Sami Zayn infiltrates the bloodline and pretty much dismantles it from the inside, and then goes on to face Roman Reigns with
the
one person. I mean, no, I'm saying goes on to face Roman Reigns. But at the same time, he has the one person who hated him the most when he first entered the bloodline as his ally. And then what that will create is Jimmy versus Jay at WrestleMania. But I mean, at the same time, they have to defend the tag titles. So that's why I just don't see that scenario happening. But I'm just saying, I would love to see Roman lose to Sami, and then Sami versus Cody at WrestleMania, to me, would be a hell of a match. Like, I think that will probably be like the match of the night.
Especially after that promo they gave on Raw.
And that's why I think it's going to happen, man. Like, the promo that they gave on Monday Night Raw, it speaks for itself. You know what I'm saying? Like, Sami Zayn doubting himself. Like, can I really do this? Like, come on, Roman Reigns is on, and he even said it, he's on God mode, you know what I'm saying? And then with Cody saying, well, he's just a man, like, it gives you like it's gonna happen type of vibes, you know what I'm saying?
It gives you the Cinderella story, but it doesn't happen.
Jay said that Sami is giving him Kofi vibes.
It is giving me Kofi vibes. It's straight up giving me Kofi vibes.
And Bryan Danielson.
But he beat Danielson at WrestleMania.
No, I'm talking about when Bryan had to jump through all these obstacles when he won both the titles in the same night.
Now, I do have another scenario. I think this one is a little bit more doable than the other one, right?
Mm-hmm.
Because I see Sami losing, of course. Said Roman, you know, he's on this historical run. But can you see a scenario where Roman versus Cody turns into a triple threat match with Sami Zayn?
Oh, I already see that you took it out of my mouth.
Oh, okay. All right. I'm just saying.
So
because the last thing I'm gonna let you go. Last thing I'm gonna say is because the reports from WWE says that they have no plans on splitting up the titles.
They did say that.
So
okay, so here is not a prediction, but a spoiler alert.
here we go.
No, no, I'm just joking. But another report was saying that although the fans are behind Sammy, WWE is not behind Sammy as being the as
Of course they aren't
taking the title.
Yeah, but they weren't behind Kofi either. If you think about it, like they weren't behind. The fans made them.
Vince McMahon wasn't behind them.
Just like Danielson.
So
they were behind him either.
But they would be behind Sammy if it wasn't for the fact that hypothetically, let's say that Sammy wins and he beats Cody, he cannot defend that title at Saudi Arabia.
He can't.
Yeah. That's the only.
It's his religion. That's why he never goes.
That's why he never goes. So that's the only thing that's really hindering them from putting a big title on him like that. As you notice,
if that's the case, then him and KO could never be tag champs because neither one of them ever go to Saudi Arabia either.
But the thing about it is they very rarely defend the tag titles in Saudi Arabia. They always do it the SmackDown before.
Touche.
But okay, so my scenario. Boom, they're going. As you saw on SmackDown last week, Paul Heyman told Jimmy, y'all need to just stay home, right? On contrary, the reason why he said that is Jimmy can't go to Canada. It has nothing to do with Jay going to Canada, right? So Roman has Solo. Boom, has Solo in his back. They fighting. Next thing you know, Jimmy does what he did last week. He comes through the crowd. Yeah, Jay comes through the crowd. Stands on Roman's side, stands on Sammy's side, and you know how it's going to go. Fortunately, this match is not a no disqualification match. So whatever he does is going to cause this to be a no contest.
I think it's too early. I think it's too early for Jay to make his move.
Okay, now here's my alternate. If Sammy does win, and Jay is the reason why Sammy wins, we have Jay versus Roman for head of the table at WrestleMania. We will get Roman at WrestleMania. We just won't get a title defense at WrestleMania for him.
Okay. I can definitely see that because, they were trying to set up The The Rock, and I think The Rock already came out and said that he can't do it because of, other obligations and stuff like that.
And Sammy acknowledging Jay at SmackDown last Friday saying, I acknowledge you as the head of the table. Now, that turns a spin on things.
And see, at some point, we know Roman's going to lose, right?
Mm-hmm.
We keep getting these rumors that, he's going to take some time. He's going to be with his family, all that stuff.
Doing movies.
Yeah, that too. So, I mean, it's like, at what point is this coming? You know what I'm saying? Because we got these rumors back when he came back from being sick.
Mm-hmm.
And he was better. And the reports were that he wasn't going to be there all the time, but then he was.
And then he signed
a lucrative deal. Mm-hmm. Yeah, exactly. So I think now, that was almost 2 years ago when that happened?
Mm-hmm.
So I think that after this WrestleMania, I kind of think that, I think that Roman's going to take that time that he's been talking about. He might be gone for a few months. Probably gone until SummerSlam, and then SummerSlam is probably when he's going to make his grand return. But I don't know, man.
And when he comes back, he needs to come back as that wreck everything and leave type Roman. Just cause chaos again. You know what I'm saying?
Here's the other reason why I just don't see Sammy winning. Is because if he wins, that means that Sammy's only going to hold on to the title until WrestleMania. And then he's going to lose to Cody.
Yeah. And they said, too, that they don't feel like that Sammy could be the face of WWE.
Yeah. I just feel like with Cody's storyline and the way that everything's going, we know he's winning.
Yeah.
I'll say I don't think it matters anyway because Cody winning regardless.
Yeah, that's
I mean,
what I'm saying. Like,
technically, all Sammy needs is is just to have a title under his belt. He could hold it for 2 months and then lose it.
would it? Yeah, well, I guess it would be about 2 months if you think about it that he would
Yeah,
hold on to it.
yeah, a little less, like a month and a half.
I mean, I would hate for him to win it and then drop it right at the next pay per view like that. But I mean, at the end
I
of
would
the day,
love
you
to.
can say he was a champion.
I would love to
Not
see
all champions.
KO be the reason why he loses it.
Hey, what if he won the championship and then offered Jay a title match as a thank you?
That would be wild.
That okay? I was thinking of that too. Like, since he's acknowledged Jay, well, acknowledge me a title shot.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Now I think of course I think Roman's going to win at Elimination Chamber. I like the scenarios that you tried to paint, Jay. I just can't get jiggy with it.
Okay, let me
I
just
just can't.
let me just throw one more scenario out there to you. Okay, I know that WWE keeps reporting that they had no plans of splitting up the titles, right?
Yeah,
but
I think I might be calling cap on that.
I'm thinking I'm calling cap on that, right? So what if
Triple threat.
Sammy beats Roman at Elimination Chamber? Okay,
Mm-hmm.
takes both titles, like you
Mm-hmm.
said. We get Roman versus Jay head of the table type match. That would be sick. That would be dope. Okay. And then we get another promo right before WrestleMania from Cody and Sammy, where Cody goes, you know what? Listen, I do respect you, this, that, whatever fashion. I want the WWE Championship, and challenges him for the WWE Championship versus both titles.
That
Okay.
or Heyman pulls a loophole and be like, Adam Pierce, you never specified that it was for this, this, and this.
Well,
Y'all kept saying it. Y'all kept saying it, but it was never done on paper.
Yeah.
I just don't see the loophole because everything that they promote is for the undisputed World Heavyweight Championship.
They've
So
even turned Cody's promos into saying the undisputed Universal
yeah,
Championship. So now I thought of something wild, and I know this is a long shot, but we get a triple threat match at WrestleMania: Roman versus Sammy versus Cody, right? Both they ass pin Roman.
I thought about that too. I thought about that.
And so now each of them, because Sammy is technically a SmackDown superstar, that he takes the Universal title. Cody stays on Raw with the Heavyweight Championship.
That would be such a bad way for
It
Roman to lose
would,
both titles.
but dang, it's just like I said I was gonna beat both of them, and I lost to both of them at the same time.
Yeah, that would be just for 900 plus days for you to lose the championships like that. That is suck.
Yeah, I mean that was just the obsolete. So
now, where I could see, go ahead.
Oh, I was just gonna say I got Roman winning.
Okay, yeah. So I got Roman, but I could see a scenario where, let's say Jay doesn't get involved, but Solo tries to get involved when it looks like Roman's about to lose, and then we see a returning KO to try to neutralize Solo.
I mean, at the end of the day, we don't know what's going on with KO. Like he hasn't even been in the mix or anything since
that beatdown. Yeah, since that beatdown.
So
now,
and then but then I can see like if KO for somehow got taken out, that's when you could possibly see Jay come back involved in that match.
I was gonna say if KO comes back, I feel like he will accidentally like super kick Sammy or something and cause him to lose. Which
I mean, one way or another, we know it's only a matter of time before KO turns on Sammy because that's not the normal.
That's what they do. That's what they do.
So like if that happens, that's how I see kind of him being put into the triple threat match scenario too, because he was like, I would have won if it wasn't for you interfering. He talks to Adam Pierce. Hell, it could be a fatal 4-way. Who knows? It's so many ways that this could go. I don't want to see KO in the title picture anymore, but
I think a fatal 4-way wouldn't be fair to Cody.
That's too
no, it
messy.
wouldn't.
That's way too messy. Yeah, look, I don't even think a triple threat would be fair to Cody.
It would.
To be honest,
It would. It would. Because their whole purpose would be to beat Roman, but then they neutralize Roman and they have to go at each other. So it kind of puts that into perspective. Think about when we are on the level right now where we got Seth versus Roman versus Dean Ambrose for the championship. You remember that match?
mm-hmm.
When they all went their separate ways and Dean was the WWE champion and Seth had just came back from his ACL surgery and Roman was the big dog, and this is the first time we've seen them together in the same ring outside the Shield. Like, we're on that type of level right now that could possibly happen.
Mm-hmm.
I see Sammy at WrestleMania. In what form? It has to be in a WrestleMania match, but I don't see Roman losing. And because Cody said the next time I want to see you is at WrestleMania, it's like he's gonna be there. He's gonna be fighting Cody, but is he gonna be the champion or is he gonna be a challenger again?
I don't
And you
know.
know he's the mass conspirator, so he'll probably have his way of talking his way into something after he loses.
Do we think anything? Do we think so? We're recording this on Thursday. Elimination Chamber is on Saturday. Do we think anything is going to happen on Friday? Anything significant?
A lot of stuff is going to happen on Friday. I think Friday we're going to finally get the return of KO.
Okay, you think he's going to come back a day early?
Yeah, I think KO's coming back Friday. I just don't know I don't know in what type of capacity are they going to use him. You know what I mean? Like,
Okay,
is he going to be on Sammy's side or what?
Right, because the thing about it is Sammy technically did not save KO.
Yeah.
He technically
he did.
No,
he stopped him from getting his ass beat, but
yeah, I
no,
mean, he got beat down.
He didn't unhook him.
And he said that KO had enough.
Hold
so,
up.
I mean,
you said he stopped him. He stopped him from getting his ass beat. Is that what you said?
No, he got beat down.
At the end,
he stopped him from taking that chair shot.
Yeah,
that was it. Yeah.
The kill shot.
The kill shot.
But it wasn't just the chair shot. I mean, if you look at the way that everything was going, Sammy was feeling some type of way after Roman won, and then they started the whole beat down. He wasn't really with it.
Yeah.
So,
I mean, he wasn't really with it throughout the whole process because
he was conflicted.
He was kind of cringing, like, "Oh shoot, KO's actually gonna do it." No, he didn't do it. Let me still.
Well, I mean, even at War Games, if you think about it, the way that they played, like, this is why I gotta give credit to Sami Zayn. You know what I'm saying? Because the way that he plays and the way that he story tells and he shows emotion and stuff like that, you can go all the way back to War Games, and you could tell that Sammy was very conflicted in the results of that match. But he was trying to impress the bloodline. He really wanted to be a part of the bloodline, and he made his decision like, hey, this is where I'm at. You know what I'm saying? But even in that decision, you can still tell that his mind was racing. Just the way that he was looking and everything, the way that he was acting after the match and stuff like that. And that's why, I mean, Sami Zayn, man, is a fantastic wrestler, but he's a great storyteller.
Yeah. And he's
never
technically pinned KO. He's never did the kill shot. He gave Jay the kill shot at War Games, and he didn't do the kill shot at Royal Rumble because Roman gave him the dare to do it.
And if you think about it, ever since War Games, Sammy has tried several times to warn off KO, right?
Yep.
He keeps telling KO, don't do this, just turn around, go back, you know what I'm saying? Don't come in the ring, all this stuff. So you could tell from the get-go that Sami Zayn was trying to like spare KO, but KO was just not having it. I'm gonna fight you no matter what.
And KO would never attack Sammy.
That's true too.
So in a way. So okay, so let's throw this scenario in there too, right? Jay comes. Jay comes and interferes at Elimination Chamber. Sammy's getting ready to haluba kick Roman, right? and Jay stops Sammy. He tells him, I can't let you do that. That's my blood. Regardless of that, that's my blood. Would him stopping Sammy set up for the tag titles to be defended at WrestleMania against Sammy and KO versus the Usos?
If Sammy doesn't win in something like that scenario happens, I can see that. I can see KO and Sammy being the ones to take the tag titles for them.
And the only reason why I keep saying that is because he has that tape on his shirt that says Sami Zayn, and it's in the same form and fashion as KO's shirt.
Yeah. I can see Sammy and KO being the ones to take the tag title. That is definitely a scenario that could happen at WrestleMania.
Yeah, I can see it as even though Jay always got his brother's back, I can see Jay being the reason why they lose those tag titles.
True.
I can see that too.
So that way he could officially split from the bloodline.
Yeah, but I just don't. Something in me is saying that I don't see Jay doing the kill shot, like letting Sammy do the kill shot on Roman. I feel like he's gonna stop Sammy.
I could see it if he was trying to do it against his brother, he would stop it. But if it was against Roman, I could see him.
I feel like he'll let him, like he'll just clear the way. But then when it comes to it, he's like, I can't let you.
Actually, instead of KO returning, I could see it to where Roman is getting beat down and Solo tries to get involved. Right, Sammy's about to do the haluva kick, and that's when Jay comes in and stops Solo from getting involved. Distracts Roman, and that's when he takes one.
I got something that none of y'all probably see. Could you see Jay jumping in the ring and taking a spear for Sammy?
Yeah.
And then like basically he takes a spear from Sammy, but then Sammy goes for the
haluva kick.
Yeah, the haluva kick on Roman, and then Jimmy jumps in and saves Roman.
Well, I don't think Jimmy's gonna be there.
Jimmy's not gonna be there.
He can't go to Canada.
Well, then it must be Solo. Then I can see Solo.
Solo probably will take it.
I could see Jay taking the spear because Sammy took. Sammy didn't. No, Sammy's taking. He's taking bumps for
all Roman. Of them. He's taking bumps for all of them.
I'm about to say because I'm thinking about the trial of Sami Zayn. So he was just showing all the times that Sammy took the bullet for Roman, but Sammy took the bullet for Jay, didn't he?
He took a chair shot for Jay. I think he's taken what was it? He took a spear for Roman, didn't he?
Mm-hmm.
And then he took something for Solo too. Like I was about to say
taking the Claymore.
Every one of them, he stuck his neck out for all of them.
Oh yeah, he's definitely taking a couple of Claymore kicks.
Yeah.
Right.
Oh no! Now this is one of them ones.
All right. Now, before we wrap up, Jay, so the New Japan show is going to be on Fight TV Saturday night at 10 p.m. Is your girl Mercedes Monet, whatever the hell her name is? You think she's gonna beat Kairi Sane for the New Japan Women's Championship?
Yes, of course. All the hype that's surrounding this. It sucks that it's at freaking 10 p.m. though. I'll catch it on YouTube on Sunday. But I mean, she's gonna win. She has to win. And they need to put the title on her.
So
because the promoting and advertising and all the stuff that she's about to bring to whatever US tour that they're about to do or something like that, she's gonna have that title with her flaunting around every city in the US that they go to.
So question. If she loses, do you see Kairi leaving New Japan?
No.
Okay. My next question. This ain't got nothing to do with
trying to put the Kabuki Warriors back together.
I was just thinking that.
She's not going back to WWE. She's not going back to WWE.
They referenced it, but Switchblade Jay White.
Yep.
Is out of New Japan.
This will be his last match.
Do you see him coming to WWE?
No.
I do. And you want to know why? There's only one reason why I say that, because AJ's hurt.
Okay, I can see that.
He has history with the OC.
He does have history with OC, but he also has history with a shit ton of people in AEW. So
he does, and he's already fought there.
Exactly.
Yeah,
and you can't never rule out Impact.
No,
that too. Yeah. You know, so funny because Impact just keeps floating on. You know,
somehow, some way,
some way, you kind of forget about it, and then it just floats right back in there. Like,
oh yeah, and Jay, I was telling JD and the people, ROH finally got their TV deal.
Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah, it's gonna be on their streaming app, and it's gonna be airing on Thursdays, but it's gonna be taped.
So it's smart. I would tape it too first. It doesn't need to be live right now.
Yeah,
let them build the ROH brand back up, and then maybe like in another year or so, you know, reevaluate it, and then if they want to go to live, then they can go to live.
Yep. Let's pray that it remains Ring of Honor and not Ring of Horror.
On that note,
all right, that's all y'all got.
Yeah, that's all I got.
Yeah.
All right. Well, let's see here. So this has been Beyond the Ropes. Make sure y'all tune in to us wherever you get your podcast from. Check out our YouTube. Make sure you set the notifications so you know when next time we're going live or drop anything on the tube.
Are we good for Monday?
I'm good for Monday.
I'm good for Monday.
Give y'all an actual podcast. Yeah, we gotta check to see if the studio is open.
It looks open right now. Yeah, we put you on the spot.
Monday works.
Oh, matter of fact, speaking of being put on the spot, Saturday, are y'all free? Did y'all want to do a watch along for Elimination Chamber?
I don't know if I'll be free Saturday.
Same.
Yeah.
Okay. I tried.
I might have a house full of kids. So.
Oh, you can go have your own Elimination Chamber in there.
Yeah.
You know what? I should. I'm about to build something up. See what we can do.
That'll be dope. They exit out of pillows. That'll be their pod.
All right, then. Y'all go ahead. Check us out. This is your boy, OTR Trey, a.k.a. Treyway.
This is Jay.
And this is OTR Mic Drop.
I can't get my real name until I change it at the bottom. So right now, Jay.
Peace.
Peace.